had a really interesting question from a customer that is looking into refinancing their mortgage, and they're doing that because the rates are about a point lower than when they locked in, and that will equal about $500 a month in savings for them. A couple of things that I think you need to consider when you're doing this. One, we are going to have closing costs. Now, if your lender is willing to cover the actual costs of doing the loan, for example, the processing and underwriting fees, or the title fees, that will end up saving you some money too. However, I want to make sure that everybody understands escrows as they apply for a refinance, and also a little deeper dive into what escrows are. Escrow accounts are special savings account that set aside money for you for things like homeowners insurance and property taxes. And this is to make sure that you can pay those bills at the end of the year. In some instances, you will need to do that. It is mandatory. And those escrows are mandatory typically when your equity is less than 20%. When your ownership of your property is less than 20%, typically these are required. Escrows that are savings accounts need to be recreated when we refinance. So we will be creating new escrows, and those new escrows will typically be funded from the old ones on a refinance. You already had existing savings accounts with your existing lender. And as you refinance, you'll be creating new ones, but the old escrow accounts will have money in them. So some investors will send a check. You will need to front that money on your refinance. It can be rolled into the loan amount, but then you are paying interest on that money, okay? It could also be refunded directly on your paperwork, and that varies from company to company. So it bears being aware of when you get into this, that first we need to look into what that current company that holds your mortgage will do, and then how that's going to affect you in the end fees. Now remember, that's your money being saved for you for specific purposes, but it's important to note that it can affect you differently on your paperwork when you're refinancing. I hope that information helps. If you want any more, you have any questions, just put them in the comments. Give me a like and a follow, and I hope you have a great day.